Have you ever noticed that certain women over 50 walk into a room and immediately command respect? It's not about looking younger, it's about looking timeless. After 40 years in the fashion industry, I've observed that truly elegant, mature women understand something crucial. Age brings wisdom, including the wisdom to know what to leave behind. Meanwhile, others seem trapped in a style limbo, either dressing too young or too matronly, both missing that effortless sophistication that comes with embracing your age gracefully. The difference isn't about price tags or trends, it's about understanding that elegance at 50+ follows different rules than at 30. Today, I'm sharing 10 things elegant women over 50 never wear in 2025, with comfortable, sophisticated alternatives that honor who you are now. Number 7 might surprise you, as it contradicts what many experts recommend for mature women. Before we begin, tell me your city in the comments and hit subscribe. I'd love to know where my elegant community resides. Now, let's explore what truly elegant women understand about style after 50. 1. Overly distressed. Denim, the trying too hard effect. Let's talk about something I see far too often: mature women wearing jeans with massive holes, excessive fraying, and distressing that looks like they've been through a paper shredder. Ladies, there's a fine line between stylishly relaxed and looking like you've borrowed your granddaughter's festival clothes. Why doesn't it work for us? Those excessive rips and tears create a visual disconnect. On our mature bodies, heavily distressed denim often looks unintentionally aged rather than intentionally styled. The harsh contrast between our wisdom-earned elegance and deliberately destroyed fabric sends mixed messages about how we value ourselves. Instead, consider what women like Lauren Hutton and Diane Keaton have mastered: premium denim that respects their maturity while remaining current. A straight leg or subtle boot cut in a dark or medium wash instantly elevates your look. If you love a bit of character in your jeans, look for minimal distressing, perhaps a slight fade at the thigh or a small worn detail at the pocket. The secret to elegant casual wear after 50 is choosing pieces that look polished even when relaxed. When shopping for denim, run your hand inside the fabric. Quality jeans feel substantial without being stiff. Stand sideways in the mirror and check that the rear pockets are positioned to flatter your shape. Remember, the right jeans should make you feel confident, not self-conscious about trying to recapture your youth. What's your favorite denim style that makes you feel both comfortable and elegant? I'd love to hear in the comments. 2. Logo overload. When your clothes speak louder than you do. The second thing elegant women over 50 never wear. Clothing plastered with oversized designer logos. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how the most confident, accomplished women you know rarely wear items that scream their price tag? There's actually fascinating psychology behind our attraction to logos. In our younger years, we often use visible branding to signal belonging or success. But here's the beautiful truth about reaching our 50s and beyond. We no longer need external validation. Our life experience speaks volumes before we even open our mouths. Instead of logo-heavy pieces, truly elegant, mature women invest in items where the craftsmanship tells the story. A beautifully cut blazer with perfect stitching. A handbag with exceptional leather that gets better with age. A cashmere sweater that drapes just right. These pieces whisper quality rather than shout brand names. How can you spot true quality without relying on logos? Look for perfect seams, substantial buttons, natural materials, and garments that hang properly on the hanger before you even try them on. These details signal craftsmanship that doesn't need a giant logo to prove its worth. Remember, at our age, we've earned the right to let our presence make the statement, not our clothing labels. I'd love to know. What's your favorite logo-free investment piece that makes you feel fabulous? 3. Ill-fitting garments The silent style saboteur. Let's be honest about something, ladies. Our bodies at 50 plus are not the same as they were at 30, and that's perfectly okay. The third thing elegant, mature women never wear is clothing that doesn't properly fit their current body. Nothing undermines elegance faster than constantly tugging at too tight sleeves, buttoning a gaping blouse, or swimming in oversized garments. After 50, our proportions often shift. Waistlines may soften, bust lines may lower, shoulders might narrow. Fighting these changes with ill-fitting clothes only draws attention to what you're trying to conceal. The most stylish women I know embrace strategic tailoring as their secret weapon. Even a modestly priced garment, when properly fitted, looks more expensive and flattering than designer pieces that don't suit your proportions. A good tailor can adjust shoulder seams to frame your face, nip in waists to create definition, or adjust hemlines to the most flattering length for your height. Here's a practical tip. Know your 3 most important measurements, not just your size. For tops, measure your shoulders, bust, and torso length. For bottoms, know your waist, hips, and preferred inseam. Share these with your tailor or use them when shopping online. When clothes fit properly, you stop thinking about your clothes and start feeling confident in your skin. What garment have you had tailored that completely transformed how you felt wearing it? Share your tailoring wins in the comments. 4. Overwhelming patterns. When less makes more impact. The 4th item on our list might surprise you: overwhelming patterns that compete with your natural presence. As we mature, our faces tell stories of wisdom, joy, and experience. Overly busy patterns can distract from that beautiful narrative. I'm not suggesting we all wear solid colors exclusively, far from it. But there's an art to wearing patterns after 50. The key is choosing prints that complement rather than overwhelm. Think about scale. Generally, the pattern size should be proportionate to your frame. Petite women often look best in smaller patterns, while those with larger frames can carry bolder designs. Color theory becomes especially important with mature skin tones. As our complexion changes, certain colors enhance our natural glow, while others can wash us out. Patterns incorporating your power colors near your face can brighten your complexion and draw attention to your eyes. Here's a practical approach I call the rule of thirds for patterns. If you're wearing a patterned garment, keep it to roughly 1/3 of your visible outfit. For example, pair a floral blouse with solid pants and jacket, or wear a solid top with a subtly patterned skirt. Look at style icons like Meryl Streep or Helen Mirren. They often wear patterns strategically, perhaps a beautiful scarf or a statement jacket, while keeping the rest of the outfit clean and simple. What's your favorite way to incorporate patterns into your wardrobe? Do you have a signature print that always makes you feel confident? I'd love to hear. 5. Uncomfortable footwear. Beauty shouldn't equal pain. The 5th thing elegant women over 50 never wear is uncomfortable shoes, no matter how fashionable they might be. I've lived long enough to declare with absolute certainty, life is too short for painful footwear. You can spot a woman wearing uncomfortable shoes from across the room. Her posture changes, her smile tightens, and that confident stride becomes a cautious shuffle. After decades of living in our bodies, we've earned the right to move through the world with grace and comfort. The good news? The footwear industry has finally caught up with what women have known forever. Comfort and style aren't mutually exclusive. Brands like Naturalizer, Clarks, and even Sarah Jessica Parker's line now offer shoes with cushioned insoles, proper arch support, and designs that don't sacrifice style for comfort. Consider the elegant alternatives: well-designed flats with cushioned soles, block heels that distribute weight more evenly, or stylish loafers that provide support while looking polished. For special occasions, a 1 to 2 inch heel with a slightly wider base offers stability without sacrificing sophistication. There's also a direct connection between foot health and overall well-being as we age. Proper footwear helps prevent back pain, improves balance, and allows us to stay active, all crucial for vibrant living in our 50s and beyond. I'm curious, what's your go-to comfortable shoe brand that never lets you down? Share your recommendations so we can all benefit from your discovery. 6. Age-Inappropriate Exposure, the art of strategic revelation. Number 6 on our list is something I call age-inappropriate exposure, wearing clothes that reveal areas of our bodies in ways that don't serve us well after 50. Let me be crystal clear, this isn't about body shame or hiding ourselves. It's about understanding that different stages of life call for different focal points. The plunging necklines or micro-minis that worked in our 20s often don't highlight our best features now. The French have a wonderful concept called décolletage intellectuel, the idea that as we mature, revealing our personality, wisdom, and intelligence becomes more alluring than revealing lots of skin. It's about strategic elegance. Instead of overly revealing clothes, elegant women over 50 master the art of selective emphasis. The collarbone and shoulders often remain beautiful throughout life. A boat neck or off-shoulder top can be incredibly flattering. Wrists and ankles are also timeless areas to highlight with cropped sleeves or ankle-length pants. A practical approach is what I call the 1/3 rule for balanced exposure. If you're showing décolletage, keep arms and legs more covered. If wearing shorter sleeves or skirts, keep the neckline more modest. This creates balance that feels both appropriate and confident. Think about how women like Christy Brinkley or Jane Fonda dress. They understand exactly how to reveal just enough to look vibrant without trying to dress like their younger selves. I'm curious, what part of your body do you love to highlight in your outfits? What's your favorite strategic reveal that makes you feel both elegant and confident? 7. Poor quality fast fashion, the false economy. The 7th item, elegant women over 50 never wear, might be the most controversial on our list. Poor quality fast fashion. This isn't about price points. It's about recognizing that at our age, we deserve better than disposable clothing. After decades of dressing ourselves, we've learned an important lesson. That $25 blouse that pills after 3 washes or loses its shape after 1 dry cleaning isn't a bargain. It's a waste of money and a source of frustration. The math simply doesn't add up. Instead, elegant, mature women invest in a thoughtfully curated capsule wardrobe of quality basics. A well-made white shirt, perfectly fitting black pants, a versatile blazer, and a classic dress become the foundation for countless outfits. When these pieces are well constructed, they not only look better, but actually save money over time. There's wisdom in choosing fewer, better things as we age. It's not just financially savvy, it's environmentally responsible too. Our generation has the perspective to recognize that sustainability isn't just a buzzword. It's necessary for our children's and grandchildren's future. Here's a practical tip. Before purchasing, calculate the cost per wear. A $200 well-made dress worn 50 times costs $4 per wear, while a $50 fast fashion dress worn 5 times before it deteriorates costs $10 per wear. Quality actually costs less in the long run. What's your favorite investment piece that has stood the test of time? I'd love to hear about the items in your wardrobe that have truly earned their keep over the years. 8. Harsh, dated makeup, when less truly becomes more. The 8th thing elegant women over 50 never wear isn't clothing at all. It's harsh, outdated makeup that fights against rather than enhances our natural beauty. Many of us learned makeup techniques in our 20s or 30s that simply don't serve us well now. Heavy foundation settling into fine lines, dark eyeshadow making eyes appear smaller, or harsh contours creating shadows where we don't need them. These approaches can actually add years rather than the youthful look they're intended to create. The most beautiful women I know over 50 understand that makeup should evolve with our changing skin. The goal shifts from dramatic transformation to thoughtful enhancement. Radiance becomes more important than coverage, definition more valuable than dramatic effects. Consider these adjustments. Swap heavy foundation for lightweight tinted moisturizers that let your skin breathe. Trade harsh eyeliners for softer smudge definition that opens up the eyes. Replace matte lipsticks with hydrating formulas in rose or mauve tones that restore fullness. Makeup artists who work with clients like Helen Mirren or Jamie Lee Curtis focus on luminosity, creating a healthy glow rather than a mask-like finish. They understand that mature beauty has its own radiance that deserves to be highlighted, not hidden. I'm curious, what makeup product or technique have you abandoned that no longer works for you? And what new approach have you discovered that makes you feel beautiful now? Your insights might help someone else make their own transition to age-appropriate makeup. 9. Overwhelming accessories, when less creates more impact. The 9th item, elegant women over 50 never wear, is overwhelming accessories that compete with their natural presence. As we mature, we develop a certain gravitas, a presence that comes from life experience. Excessive jewelry, oversized scarves, or too many accessories at once can actually diminish rather than enhance this natural authority. Think about the most elegant, mature women you admire. They typically have a restrained approach to accessories, perhaps a signature piece of jewelry, a quality watch, or a beautiful scarf, but rarely everything at once. They understand that at our age, we don't need to wear all our treasures simultaneously to make an impression. There's power in curating accessories that have personal meaning and versatility. A pair of earrings from a memorable trip, a bracelet passed down through generations, or a scarf in a color that lights up your complexion. These become signature pieces that tell your story without overwhelming your presence. I recommend what I call the last look mirror check. Before leaving home, look in the mirror and remove one accessory. This classic Coco Chanel advice remains relevant because it forces us to prioritize impact over quantity. Consider developing a collection of fewer but more significant accessories. Quality over quantity becomes especially important with jewelry, handbags, and scarves, areas where craftsmanship truly shows. What's your signature accessory that always makes you feel put together? Is there a special piece that holds meaning beyond just its appearance? I'd love to hear about the accessories that have earned their place in your collection. 10th, trend chasing without discernment, the wisdom of selective style. The final item elegant women over 50 never wear is perhaps the most important. Trends adopted without discernment. There's nothing that ages us faster than desperately chasing every new fashion trend, regardless of whether it suits our body, lifestyle, or personal aesthetic. This doesn't mean ignoring contemporary fashion, quite the opposite. Elegant, mature women stay current, but are selective about which trends they incorporate. They understand that style evolution makes more sense than style revolution at our age. I recommend what I call the 70-30 approach. Build a wardrobe that's 70% timeless pieces and 30% current elements. This balance keeps you looking relevant without becoming a fashion victim. For example, pair classic trousers and a white shirt with this season's trending jacket or accessories. When browsing fashion magazines or websites, develop a discerning eye. Ask yourself, does this trend honor who I am now? Does it work with my lifestyle and body? Can I incorporate elements of it without adopting it wholesale? Some of the most stylish women I know over 50, like Ina Garten or Oprah, have developed a signature look that evolves subtly with the times rather than changing dramatically with each season. They understand their bodies, their lifestyles, and what makes them feel confident. What's your approach to trends? Do you have a recent trend you've adapted to suit your style? Or perhaps one you've decided to admire from afar? I'd love to hear your thoughts on navigating the ever-changing fashion landscape. Here's the bonus tip I promised. Something that costs nothing yet transforms everything about how you look, your posture, presence, and confidence. This is truly the ultimate accessory that no designer item can replace. I've noticed that the most elegant women over 50 carry themselves with an awareness that communicates self-respect. They stand tall, make eye contact, and move with intention. This kind of presence makes even simple clothing look expensive and deliberate. Our bodies tell stories of the lives we've lived, children carried, work accomplished, challenges overcome. Rather than trying to erase these stories, elegant women embody them with pride. There's an undeniable beauty in a woman who is comfortable in her own skin. Try this simple posture exercise. Stand with your back against a wall, with shoulders, head, and hips touching the surface. Step forward while maintaining this alignment. Practice this alignment for just a few minutes daily, and you'll find it becomes more natural. Remember that how you carry yourself communicates more than any designer label ever could. A woman who enters a room with confidence, makes genuine connections, and listens attentively creates an impression of elegance that no amount of expensive clothing can achieve. The most beautiful thing about this accessory is that it becomes more accessible with age. The confidence that comes from decades of life experience is something no 20-year-old can purchase or fake. Ladies, true elegance isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring exactly who you are right now. The confidence that comes from embracing your age is more magnetic than any attempt to look 30 years younger. I'd love to hear your own elegance insights in the comments. What would you add to this list? What's your signature elegant style? Remember, there's a special beauty that only comes with age, the kind that radiates from within when you're comfortable in your own skin. That's the most elegant look of all. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. Here's to aging with grace, style, and unapologetic elegance.